Hey, bitches. Hey. Who's here? Hey. What up? So, I finally got my computer. Oh my god, I got it today. Oh my god. It's so nice. I like it. I'm kind of gagging because dead ass, like, I work tomorrow and then I have like the next like 4 days off. So, I'm gonna make like a million videos. I'm not gonna get up. I'm not gonna show you the computer. It's here. Trust me. I promise. It's charging. It was on a long journey. What up, Mo? What up? You'll see it soon enough. You'll see it soon enough. I wouldn't lie. But I'm sitting. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. This ain't no unboxing. I feel like that shit is extra. It's like, I've been talking about I'm getting the computer. I got the computer. There's no need for me to be like posting my, like, I don't know. I just feel whack about it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. A lot of people be like, oh, fucking don't tell everybody your business. Like, I feel like even saying that someone like helped me out by getting me a computer, like, I feel like, oh, it is a Mac. Of course it's a Mac, bitch. It's a Mac. Sorry. Sorry for just saying computer. It's a MacBook Pro. What are you looking for? Oh, I got some water. You want to take this with you? Okay. Yeah. It was cute. Oh, I think I already got some. Yeah. Sorry. What? No, I opened up the other one. What do you mean save you some? Like, really? You're so extra for that. That's so passive aggressive. What? Okay. Well, no, it super is a blessing. Oh, bye. I'm dead. Thank you. Yeah, no, I haven't had a laptop for like 2 years, and I've been using an iPad to like record everything, and I feel like just in ways like, I guess, like I'm broke as fuck, so like I could not afford. Oh no, I did try it. I'm sorry. I only posted like that little ass snippet, but I didn't know what else to say. Like I'm not one of those people that are like, I'm at like fucking MacBook Pro unboxing video. Like that's just not gonna be like what I'm trying to do. And I don't know, like I don't know. I'm thankful obviously, but I don't know. I'm trying to be humble about my shit. You feel me? Like I feel like people bless you, that's nice, but you don't gotta be like extra about it. So I appreciate y'all for saying what you said. And I'm not trying to not show you to be whack. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be extra. You feel me? I'm just saying. Oh, thank you. Y'all are sweet. Well, actually, like I was trying to say, like the person that actually sent me the MacBook is this person from Canada who had an unfortunate accident but was awarded a very large sum of money. I ended up like just like googling the name that was like PayPaling me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, this is like it just seemed fake because like the person like it seemed like if someone gives you $1.5 million, like I don't know, I guess like I'm like humble as fuck because I like did not even like I would not think of myself, like I wouldn't think of myself to give money to. And I'm not trying to say that like anything bad about myself. I think like I don't know, like I don't know where I would start when it comes to like giving back or you know providing reparations and shit. Thank you, Bainu. I appreciate you for saying that. I feel like it's hard to like feel like that, but I think at the same time it's like so wow, like it's humbling as fuck. Black Widow, I feel like I fucked with you now before, but I just like I don't know, like I feel like I want to make my own content and I really don't want to get tied up in like trying to make money or trying to like promote other people or trying to promote other businesses and brands. I want to like promote other people that are doing like really amazing stuff. So I appreciate you for saying that, like, but I feel like at the same time, like, being broke, like, doesn't mean that I need to constantly be like, or rather, I guess, like, for me, being broke, I don't want my content to look as if, like, I'm so broke that it doesn't matter what I say or do. Cause, like, that's not where I'm at. Like, that's not where my creativity lies. So, I feel like I'm gonna just do what I do. Oh, little lovemaker, thank you. I'm gagging over your Abby, bitch. Yes, God. Flare pants, man. Those fucking flares, they're giving you life. But, I don't know. It doesn't feel real. Like, Sydney didn't believe that the laptop was really coming. And, like, when I picked up the box, I dead ass thought there was bricks inside of it. Like, I was, like, low-key, like, I feel so shitty about feeling like that because it's, like, such a nice thing. But, like, I, like, had somebody, like, play the fuck out of me, like, a couple, like, months ago. And I feel like it was a situation where it's, like, it wasn't just me. Like, Sydney and I both thought that someone, like, reached out to us on some, like, real positive shit. And it turned out to be, like, the shadiest thing of all. Like, somebody bounced, like, two $500 checks in our with our Entergy company, like for our light bills and shit, and for our internet. So it was like weird because it's like, you know, like when we first met, like she didn't know anything about me being online. Like I didn't tell her anything about that. She actually found out like through her own that like I do online stuff, because like that's not anything I really tell people that I'm like interested in, because I feel like that can kind of change people's perception of me real quick if like they think I have like mad like opinionated stances on things, which I do. But I feel like there's ways to ease people into who you are, and I feel like with YouTube it's like it's kind of like everything I ever thought like should be a video is like right there, you know what I mean? So it was kind of a lot to like have my partner be involved in my life, and see all of it and not just the parts that I choose to show her. And so it was really fucked up when like she kind of saw the like dark side of like, I guess like people being in your business and like people knowing that you're struggling, because like neither of us could have predicted that someone would have done that. Not to mention the fact that like both of those bills were in her name, because I was in like a really shady situation like earlier on when we first started dating. So it's like I couldn't have done those things. So it's kind of like for her to put her information in someone else's hands and for them to bounce like I said, $500 fucking checks. And then the thing about checks, when you're paying like utility bills and shit, they don't tell you right away that like your bill is bounced or that like the check has been canceled or that, you know, some shady shit has happened. They keep trying to bill the check. So like we dead ass are like banned from ever making any online payments for like our utilities, which makes it really crazy when we're like down to the wire, you know what I mean? We need to process that payment and a nigga gotta go down somewhere and stand in the line because we can't do it over the phone. We can't do it online because we're frauds, it looks like. So honestly, like when someone offered to send me this fucking camera, this computer, and a camera, like she also offered, after she already paid for the fucking computer, she was like, if you want a camera, like let me know. And I'm like, well, I could just use my MacBook camera, like that's enough. But it's just like, wow, like it's just like, it's humbling, it's scary, it freaks me out, you know? Thank you so much. Mo from the Mo, I love you. You're sweet. Y'all are so sweet to me. Y'all are so nice. What up, Kaylala? How are you? I'm just like, I don't know. It's just a wild ass situation. You know what I mean? So like now, so like Sydney was like, I didn't think that money was, like Sydney was like, I didn't think that person was ever going to send you anything. I didn't even think the fucking computer was real. And I like dead ass, as I was opening it, I was like, bitch, please don't let this be a piece of wood or a brick. And it wasn't. Like, it was brand new. It was in the package. It was just in there. Like, it has a warranty for 2 years. Like, that seems fake. But it's like exciting because it's like, you know, that's what I've been wanting. Like, using this iPad has been awesome, being able to connect, but it's been so hard to do everything from one little ass device. So it feels kind of awesome. I feel like I have like, in waves, like I feel like I'm on the next 15. Like I feel like I just got a second lease on my shit. Oh, thank you. Plus size Chicago, thank you. Yeah, that person is nice. But you know what though, I'll say this. Like I feel like a brand new MacBook Pro, like the 15-inch one that I got, it's like they're usually like $1,300, but mine was on Amazon for $9. But basically she hit me up and told me that she had $1,000 that she could spend on me for a new camera or computer. And when I picked the computer, I think she was like, she like respected my frugality because I was like, hold up, let me find like the cheapest MacBook I could find. So I found it for like 900, and then I found like a 2-year warranty for like 100, like about 90 something dollars. So I was like, is that okay? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, damn, okay, awesome. And then she still told me like she's still down to help me with a camera, and I'm like, yo, like imagine, like that'd be so amazing if I could have a camera, because on my iPad I would only need to use, I could use it for like my personal, and I wouldn't have to, you know, conflict all my stuff with work. So Amazon.com, y'all. Well, I had to get the warranty because I already know myself. Like I have like a year limit on laptops. Like I've had 2 Macs before in the past, and yikes is all I can really say. Actually, I've had 3 Macs in the past. The first one was gifted to me by my ex. The second one I bought. The third one, no. The second one my partner bought for me for my birthday. The third one I bought for myself on credit, and I could not afford it, and it broke. I think like honestly, like for me, like I'm not really a location video person. Like I don't really need to be like everywhere to make a video, but I feel like, see, mo to the mo, that's me. But I feel like at the same time, like I really would like to get a nice camera. That would be sickening, you know? But at the same time, I'm kind of like, real talk, like I could, like if someone gave me money for a camera, I wouldn't even use it for a camera if I'm being honest. Cause like even having to use that 1,000 for a computer, even though I wanted the computer and even though I needed the computer, I still was like, damn, I could use that 1,000 for my life. Like I could use that 1,000 to set myself up, you know what I mean? And it just sucks to be in that position, but I'm happy that I got the physical $1,000 instead of just like spending it. Cause I feel like I wouldn't have appreciated it as much. Yeah, I don't have no Apple Care. I got like this, like I got spill and drop insurance. So if I spill anything on it or I ever drop it within the next 2 years, and that covers like pretty much everything. Like what else do you do to a computer? Spill or drop it. You know what I mean? So fuck. And if I do anything else, I'm gonna say I spilled or dropped it. Like that's what I'm gonna say. I'm like I spilled. You know what? That's soda in there. That is soda. Check it out. Something's fucked up. Clean it. But I don't know. I feel like so good. Like I feel wild. You stepped on it. See, that's a fall. You dropped it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Like it's actually like sitting in the box it came in. Like it has like those those briefcase boxes. It's like sitting in the box with the box open and it's plugged in the box. Like I'm scared to take it out the box. I'm scared to like move it too much because I've just had so many laptops. I've done just wild stuff. I know, hope it's being new. I feel the same way. I feel like 2016 has been such a blessed ass year. It's like scaring me because I've just had some really unblessed years. Damn, $800. That's a lot of money. See? Yeah, 2016 did start weird. Well, holy shit. I just hope like I hope like if it breaks, it's before those 2 years. Like, I got it today. So I guess like today, I wonder if the warranty starts when you buy it or when you first start using it. Plus I was in Chicago, you feel me? It's like now that you know, now that you know that Amazon will sell you a brand new one for 900, you could have just bought a new one. Oh my god. What the fuck? I wanted to talk about something and I just think it's like kind of funny, but like I don't know. I just feel like I don't think it's kind of funny, but like someone sent me an ask being like, "Do you consider yourself white passing?" And I feel like that's a very interesting question because it's seemingly something that I only get asked when my hair is like OD like blonde. Never if it's gray, never if it's red, never if it's any other color. But when my hair is blonde, like, I'm like seemingly trying to or can pass for white, and I don't think that's the case. I feel like no matter what, I feel like I always look black, or if I'm not looking black, I feel like no person has ever mistaken me for being white. Like, I feel like people have mistaken me for a lot of different ethnicities and races, but I feel like I've never been, no one's ever thought of me as white passing, and I just feel like the rise of, like, definitions for shit, I feel like, I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I just think that, like, folks knowing the term white passing has them feeling like, oh, I'm gonna just use white passing, like, you know, I'm just gonna use it. Like, that's how I feel. Yeah, but I feel like at the same time, I feel like, is it, like, I don't know. Like, I just wonder, like, what is, like, I'm certainly not, like, I'm not asking if I'm white passing. I guess, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what, like, I had a friend I have a friend, actually, who identifies as white passing, but I don't think they're white passing at all. So, I feel like, why would I be offended, though, Juniper J? I'm not offended. I don't want to look white. You feel me? Like, I think a lot of people, but I think at the same time, like, when people say, oh, I thought you were Latina, it's like there's black Latinos, there's white Latinos. So it's like there's many Latinos of different, like, colors and backgrounds and shit. So I just feel like, Juniper J, real talk. So, like, a lot of light-skinned folks do want to pass for white. Like, I'm not going to say all of us do or don't. I'm just going to say that there's a lot of folks out there that want to pass for white. And I guess, like, my question was just, like, it's like, what does it mean to hold an identity and seemingly have it be questions to the point where, like, you're being told you should assume an identity, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, what does it mean to be claiming blackness but have folks tell you, no, like, you should be claiming, like, whiteness, and, like, deadass be on some shit like, claim whiteness, like, don't be claiming blackness. And then it also makes me wonder, like, you know, why, like, I don't know. I guess, like, in ways it's so easy to, like, say to other folks, like, case in point, sidebar as fuck. I'm a part of the shoplifting group, right? And, yeah, no, I think a lot of people think I look like a lot of different races, but I feel like it's really fucked up when, like, folks are, like, actively, like, on my pages, on my blogs, on my shit, and, like, seeing me, like, talking about my blackness, and, like, seemingly, like, needing, like, to exotify me and need a background story about where I'm from to actually understand or agree or identify with me is really fucking weird. But I feel like at the same time, I feel like blackness is so codified that, like, people seeing blackness outside of the white gaze is, like, hard as fuck seemingly, or limiting. Like, it's very, like, hard to find folks that are willing to see you in all the ways you exist. But what the fuck? I was trying to say this. Oh my god, little love maker. Well, here's what I wanted to say. I'm a part of this group, right? And it's called like Stop Shoplifters in New Orleans. And, like, I'm only a part of it because my boss, like, she started it to kind of keep the shop safe, because, like, we get robbed, like, every day. Like, real talk, like, almost every day. Not every day, but, like, almost every day we get robbed. And so, fucking almost every post, like, somebody writes down some shit like, black man, you know, tall, wearing a blue hoodie, or it'll be like, black woman, red hair, like, you know, fucking gold tooth or some shit. And I posed that, like, folks should start writing down people's tones instead of just writing down that folks are black or Caucasian, because I feel like in ways, like, you could say, like, oh, I seen a black man 6'8", and it's like, okay, are we positing that all the time that y'all are writing black? Y'all are seeing, like, darker skin or brown skin folks, and then it's like, in ways at the same time, you know, I don't care like that about the fucking group, but I just kind of felt like I just wanted to clock these white folks real quick, because, you know, like, I just felt like the white people were writing down that they were seeing black folks every day stealing, and it's like, those folks, like, we don't know that those are just our black folks. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like in ways like they would steady be writing down like, oh, like black man, za za za, whatever, and then I'd be like, okay, like, but you're saying black man, but then when you're posting that picture, the person's OD light and really could pass for like Latin. So then I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's weird to just be like, oh, this is a black man, like for sure. Like, we for sure know that this person, like, we're just saying this. And, like, when I wrote that, because, like, the times that, like, people would come into the shop and I would say, and I would write shit in, I would be, like, brown skin or, like, medium brown skin or, like, you know, OD pale. I'd be, like, pale, like, or sunburnt white. Damn it. People are hypersensitive to blackness, but at the same time, like, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm just dead. I'm just dead that, like, people really thought that, like, or rather that, like, almost every other week, like, someone's like, you know, you look like you're white, or you look like, or you seem like you're trying to pass for white, and I'm like, exactly, kumquat, exactly. I'd be like saying like leathery brown white person. Like I'd be like tan. I'd be like orange, tanner filled white person. But I don't know. I feel like it is white people bullshit. But my response was basically a Zendaya gif, with her with like a rooted blonde fucking sewing, it seems like. And I just feel like, I don't know, like, I'm just fascinated at like what what passing for white looks like to everybody, because I feel like if we're talking about like Mariah Carey, like I feel like Mariah Carey, her whiteness was so created. Like I feel like her white passingness was created. I feel like if anybody would have seen her without a wig, without a weft, without a track, if anybody would have been allowed to see her in her natural state, perhaps we would have seen more blackness. But I feel like there's ways that folks code themselves to be seemingly more white or seemingly more white accepted. But then I wonder, what does that mean, like, when you're showing the work? Because it's like, folks be saying I be looking Latina, but it's like, y'all be seeing me with my fucking natural. Y'all see me with my dog brows. It's like, I don't keep nothing from nobody. I don't try to pretend like I woke up like this. Exactly. Cunty kinte, say what's real. But I feel like the reality is, if you don't show people your natural or your realness, I feel like, okay, what are you saying? I mean, for sure Beyonce does it for coins, but I feel like in the most recent article, you know what? You know what I find interesting? A lot of folks ask me questions about Beyonce, the preview for the Lemonade bullshit, bitch. That 12 seconds would have wasted my life. And I'm kind of mad because the thing is, once you watch a 12-second video that wastes your life, you waste even more of your life trying to figure out what the fuck it meant. And I'm sitting here like, Lemonade. And I'm like, Gucci Mane already did a song called Lemonade. Oh, a longer one came out today. Okay. Longer than 12 seconds. Okay. 4 minutes of what? Straight back blonde braids? Well, Sydney left her iPad. And I was actually going to play music, and I didn't because I always fucking forget. So, I'm going to look up the video for Lemonade. It's a lemon. Burp. I love Gucci Mane. Lemonade. Beyonce. Y'all remember when Beyonce was on that cayenne pepper lemon diet, bitch? Bitch, I'm telling you, I'm an old fan. Beyonce releases trailer for mysterious HBO project, Lemonade. I can't lie, I am gagging at this baby hair that is curled underneath her motherfucking ear. I'm gagging right now at it so hard. Okay. What's going on, Beyonce? Why are you in the streets? Okay.
As a lifestyle blogger and mom, I'm always on the go. I need a makeup
Well,
that
this is
lasts
a commercial, clearly. I'm not trying to watch this shit.
through the day. I'm definitely recommending the Estee Lauder Long Wear Light Foundation to all of my friends. It will get them through the day feeling beautiful and confident.
I'm gonna make it big. Wait. Can I even make it big, though? Okay. It's strange. Oh. This is why I don't handle my shit.
What are you hiding, lovers, as trees? Why can't you see me?
I'm dead at her with this bitch with a vitiligo. Oh my god. You know what? All I need to do is see a trans woman. That's all I need to do is see a trans woman to know.
Every fear, wrap your legs around me. What am I doing, my love? Pull me in, pull me in, pull me in.
Okay, I'm watching it again because I didn't understand all the way that was scary.
My name's Camille Stiles, and I'm a lifestyle blogger, author, event stylist, and mom. Estee Lauder Double Wear Makeup keeps me glowing, and I'm camera ready from the moment I put it on. When it's time to celebrate, I can be in the moment and stay in the moment.
I'm bad at this. I'm like really bad at this.
The past and the present merge to meet us here. What are you hiding, lovers, as trees? Why can't you see me?
Higher. You're cute.
You're the love of my life. Every fear, wrap your legs around me. What am I doing, my love? Pull me in, pull me in, pull me in.
I don't know if this is even about a song. Like, I feel like this could really just be another one of her documentaries. And I feel like it could be like a documentary about like New Orleans, real talk. Like, I feel like that's like high key what it could be. But you know, people don't really let you know all the tea about Beyonce and all the shit she's got going on. Three. That shit was demonic as fuck. Oh, Winnie's a coon? I'm dead. Lord have mercy. Oh my god. Y'all know all the tea, don't you? Y'all know all the tea out the pot before it's even hot. Y'all know it when it was water. Okay. I'm done. Oh, Lordy. Nah, there was white folks trying to look like they had vitiligo, and fucking, she was like, "That's okay." Yikes! Oh God, that is so creepy. I mean, I think like the thing is she gets more money by not being mad. Like that's the thing. There's so much money in not being an angry black person. But the thing is, there is no dignity in it. Like there's no dignity. Like you could be mad as a black person and it's so fucking valid, but like there is no money in angry black shit. There really isn't. Like Paul Mooney, if Paul Mooney was yelling when he said that shit, he would get no money. Like Paul Mooney is literally the classic example. He says everything that should terrify white people, but he says it in such a nice way that white people just be like dumbfounded. Like, wow, this nigger just said this shit to me. Oh my God. Like they can't believe it. They're surprised, but they think it's funny because if he really meant it, he'd be saying it more angrily. And so black anger is so motherfucking villainized, but also weaponized to the point where anyone who employs it, it's a double-edged sword. Like, yes, people will hear you, but will people give a fuck? No, because they will reduce you to nothing more than an angry ass nigga. I don't know, man. Niggas living lives, niggas living lives. I don't know. I don't know. Juniper J, I'm sorry. Block them. Block them immediately. That is so weird. I mean, I don't fuck with Paul Mooney neither, but I just use him as an example. Because, like, I do agree with a lot of shit that he says. He says a lot of shit. Like, I feel like low-key, he's probably, like, an educated hotep, like, at the core. But I feel like when he says shit about, like, white people, though, like, it be having me dead. Because, like, he be saying shit. Like, the shit he be saying, I couldn't say it in a calm way. Because I feel like if we're there, if we're at a point where I'm exposing white supremacy, I'm like probably sweating from my lip. Like I'm probably like raw, like going insane. Like I'm like probably not even a human no more. So I just be like, wait, what? Like a hotep that knows good and goddamn well everything he's saying is some bullshit, but it sounds good, and he owns a dashiki and a kufi, and he don't want to fuck up his little homie down at the fish fry / hair cuttery. Like he don't want to fuck up his little connect in his everyday life just by being woke. You know what I mean? I feel like there's woke niggas that still that kind of throttle their wokeness because they're around some niggas that they don't really want to get away from. Like that's just some real shit. Like I feel like that on every level there's niggas like that. It's not just the hoteps. It's a lot of folks that are like, you know what? I'm woke, but I could be sleep to some shit because I need to pay this rent. And that's not real, but I just feel like sometimes like that shit is so fucking hard to stomach when you know niggas is really not like going hard because they're tied financially. And that really sucks. Juniper J, LOL. You know what? My thing is this. I feel like Erykah Badu is big enough to where she's in control of her mouth and she's in control of her fucking estate and her affairs. It's a much different situation when someone like let's say if we respected Iggy Azalea, but Iggy Azalea fucking up and folks coming for her versus coming for T.I., the older, more vetted like star who like should know better. It's kind of like ain't nobody holding your hand, Erykah. You've been out here. You've been out here like shit. So it's like no one's going to like really like cut you any slack because it's like, girl, you've been empowered. And I feel like but I feel like it's also a colorism thing, because I feel like if Beyonce would have said some shit like that, which she never would because they don't let her talk, but if she would have said some shit like that, they would have Aisha Curried her ass, and they would have loved that shit. They would have been like, we agree with Beyonce. Like, young women, like, need to be, like, dressing like young women. Like, kids need to dress like kids. You know how folks be acting? Kids need to dress like kids. And it's like, okay, but if someone's sexualizing your kid, it's not about the clothes. It's not. Someone sexualizing you is not on you. Like, someone wanting to have sex with you, someone deciding that they want to fuck you and they don't care what the fuck, how the fuck you feel. It don't matter about no khakis, no Birkenstocks, no prairie skirts, and no motherfucking peasant tops. Like, that's not what it's about. And I'm not saying that they don't I'm saying folks don't let Beyonce talk for whatever reason. I feel like folks have said too many times that, like, they don't want to hear Beyonce talk because they think she's stupid. And I feel like her own fans have said that shit to her too. Like, girl, don't say nothing, girl. Don't be trying to tell us to go vegan. Don't try to, have us wear none of your mama's clothing line. Don't have us doing none of that. We just want the songs. Like, I feel like people are still, I feel like Beyonce does get checked, but I feel like Beyonce gets checked in a way that I feel like is still nice. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, no one's, like, trying to snatch her wig, but people are like, bitch, you have a wig. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people kind of remind her, bitch, you still have a wig. Like, they don't say that they're going to snatch it, but they remind her that there is a wig. What up, Brenna? We just talked about Beyonce, as always, right? I don't think Beyonce could say I hate white people and still make money to the degree that she is now. I think Formation hurt her. I think if she made a statement like that, she'd be blacklisted, real talk. Not to mention the fact that that's not the truth. I think Beyonce really does like a lot of white people. I think a lot of white people are her inspiration. I think, like, Beyonce is one of those stars that I feel like you could tell that her influences are very, like, as much as they are black, they're calculated. I feel like her Motown sound is for no reason. Like, is not for no reason. I feel like her Christian roots are not for no reason. I feel like I just started listening to Old Destiny's Child, and, like, the amounts of, like, references to Christianity and the amounts of references to, like, being, like, the wifey to, like, one nigga. Like, it was just such a like, cis sexist heteronormative ass album, and I just, like, did not check it all the way. And I think, like, in ways, like, I think we romanticized the 90s and the early 2000s so much that we really don't clock all the ways it was fucked up, you know what I mean? And there was so much bullshit, and I feel like ways of correcting, like, historical bullshit is, like, to be talking about it constantly, and to be, like, saying, like, bringing up shit, because I feel like one of the things that I feel like is the biggest tool of silence is timing. Like, people always think bad timing, this isn't the right time, no one's gonna listen to me because this is going on, I don't have the money right now because it's not the right time. Fuck that shit. If you gotta say some shit, say that shit whatever the fuck you need to say that shit over and over and over and over again. I don't give a fuck. Say it. Say what you need to say. Because I think, like, people who try to tell you that it's the wrong time are people that are waiting. They're steady waiting for moments. Fuck a moment, nigga. Create your moment, my nigga. Create your moment. Alright? If you gotta say some shit, create your fucking moment. There's not gonna be a perfect time. You gotta decide what's perfect about this time and go with that shit and stick with that shit. Because, real talk, there's just so many things that went down in media that, like, were really fucked up. But I think romanticizing it, moving on, because that happened in 1990, whatever the fuck. So we can't care, despite the fact that it's still shaping how the fuck we're thinking and creating today. I just feel like Beyonce's musical catalog is, like, kind of regressing to me. Like, I feel like in ways, like, I totally, like, I am not trying to say she's not talented, but I think in ways, like, her music is sounding more and more like, or rather, music in general is sounding more and more just, like, very fucking simple and, like, just goofy. And I just feel like the Formation song, the song was just so, like, it just seems like 8 different songs all together. I feel like that's what happens when you have writing camps. Oh no, Trini Trent's video is my favorite. I slay, you slay, okay, okay, I slay, you slay, okay, okay. I was gagging for that shit. But the song just seemed like many, many, many songs all together. Okay, okay. Oh my god. The Trini Trent. If y'all didn't see the Trini Trent reading of the lyrics, like iconic. Iconic. Swag. No, do y'all remember fucking Chocolate Rain? Like, I literally just watched this Workaholics episode where they were talking about 2008, and I was dying laughing at Chocolate Rain. Like, I was dying laughing again. And then when the nigga was writing, I move away from the mic to breathe, I was so dead. Like, I was like, niggas was really trying to say this nigga was not really singing. Like, I was dead. I don't know. Like, it's just like the song, the voice, the video. All three were just like too funny. You know what irks me when you hear a song from like, when you hear a song and you think it's a song from the early 90s, or rather from the early fucking 2000s. Cause I'm just like, bitch. Like, you ever like, cause a lot of the songs like in the early 2000s, like for me seem new. Like the progression from like me growing up in like the 90s and then getting to the 2000s, it felt new. Early 2000s music was like so bomb, like Wifey, Let's Get Married, fucking Jagged Edge, fucking Tweet. Bitch, I've listened to the Tweet all day, like at work. Oh my god, like Tweet is so bomb. Where did she go? A. Marie. Okay, she wasn't long here, but Foxy Brown. You know what I mean? I taste just like candy. So dance with me. Come on, fucking Trina. Hope It's Benu. I don't disagree that they were copies of the 90s, but I feel like in the 90s they were still digging around like the fucking 60s and 70s and 80s. And I feel like when the early 2000s came, they were digging around the fucking 80s and the 90s. But I feel like now that the second, like now we're in like the kind of second like decade. Yeah, now we're in like the second decade of the millennia. It kind of feels like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's not gonna be a roaring 20s in the 2020s. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like. I feel like this, like, millennia is kind of dead in terms, it's a very stagnant, but I feel like it's stagnant because of capitalism. Like, I feel like it's stagnant because of racism. I feel like it's stagnant because white people. Like, I feel like there's literally nothing else as a nation that we could be talking about other than racism and white supremacy and capitalism and poverty and fat phobia. Like, there's literally nothing we could be talking about other than, like, fucking transgender issues, fucking queerness, motherfucking agender, like, motherfucking, like, just fucking healthcare, my nigga, like, fucking education. Like, there's nothing else we should even be talking about, but still distractions run rampant. And it's just like, it just seems like in this decade, in this millennia, like, there's so many parallels to so many other, to the last millennia and other decades. You know what I mean? And other eras. It just seems like it repeats itself in such a redundant and shady ass way. But my thing is this though, every 60 years, like, it takes 60 years for fruits to ripen, for folks to be like, damn, you know what I mean? This shit is not cool. Like, it's just like, I just like, I don't know. But I feel like at the same time, I feel like being an adult, having responsibilities, losing seemingly like weeks of my life, it's like, yo, if it's not pay week, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just working till pay week, bitch. And then pay week, maybe I'll know what fucking day it is. Maybe I'll know the fucking day of the week and shit. Maybe I'll know the number. But it's like, bitch, I be working so hard that I be like, I don't give a fuck what's happening right now. I'm not getting fucking paid. So it's kind of just like, when you're out here working so damn hard, just waiting for your fucking money, what the fuck? A protest where? Bitch, I gotta be at work. Like, I just feel like it's like, yo, I mean, obviously, shout out to all the folks out there that be like fucking protesting and be going hard and shit for the nation, for the world. That's real. That's real as fuck. But it's like some niggas out here that's like literally like working so hard that like they don't even be knowing the day. Like myself, I don't even be knowing what day it is, bitch. Cause I be like, it ain't payday, so I don't need to know. Like I don't need to know what day it is. I'm just working today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. But the next day after those days, I'm getting paid and I'm gonna work and I'm gonna work and I'm gonna work and then I have 2 days off for some money. Maybe if I make it through those 3 days. Hope it's Benu. That's real. That's some real unfortunate shit. I feel like, unfortunately for a lot of femme folks, like, that's, like, part of survival, I think, is, like, one of the things that I really want to talk about as a femme person and as someone who identifies as femme and as someone who presents as femme, all of, like, the fucking just very, like, toxic, like, masculinity I've had to, like, navigate just to survive. And it's, like, deeper than I think. I think, like, it's also, like, linking sex work with, like, romantic culture. This idea that, like, everybody who's in a relationship is, like, happy and in love and dating. And, like, nobody who's, like, dating somebody isn't just with them because it's convenient, it's safe, it's a way of survival, it's a way of validating themselves, it's a way of, like, perhaps, like, avoiding, like, real conversations about their gender and their sexuality. Like, folks do not talk about the ways that, like, folks are perhaps pretending to be heteronormative just so that they can fucking get by. Because I feel like there have been so many instances where it's like, no, I don't really fuck with this nigga, but this nigga got a bed, this nigga got some food, this nigga is paying his bills and shit, and we're not in love, but, like, it's working for me right now. And I feel like the disenfranchised and disillusioned, thank you, Juniper J, we are out here, like, scrambling and surviving in any motherfucking way. So it's like, when I lift up my head, checking out the news, niggas is protesting, niggas is in the streets, that's dope. But I feel like if we're not talking about the ways that niggas that work every goddamn day can still survive while we're, like, fucking tearing shit the fuck up, where are we about to be? Soul Tie, I feel like love can be whatever the fuck you imagine it to be. I feel like love is a creation between folks and something that happens within yourself. I feel like loving myself sometimes looks like, you know, me being tough with myself and being fucking kind of like, you know what, like, this is not what we're gonna do. And sometimes loving myself is telling myself, bitch, you deserve this fried chicken and those 2 sides and real talk. Like, if you want to take a nap and not wash the dishes afterwards, that's okay too, because we're not robots. Like, we need a fucking break sometimes. We need a treat. We need a reward. I feel like sometimes, like, you have to be soft with yourself like you're a baby, and sometimes you really have to talk to yourself in a stern kind of manner, like, you know, shit is, like, about to get real serious. Like, it's business. So I feel like the ways that, like, I feel like we have to stop thinking about it as, like, you're gonna be your friend, you're gonna be your keeper, my nigga, you are your parent. Like, that's the reality. Like, I feel like that's the most loving kind of relationship you can have with yourself, is parenting yourself. It's like teaching yourself that, you know what, shit didn't work out for you in this way, shape, or fucking form, but that's not the only lane for yourself. You have to parent yourself. You have to really set boundaries for yourself and structure for yourself, especially if you don't have parents. Like, I didn't realize, like, until later in life, like, I'm the boss. You know, like, I feel like as a kid, when you don't have nobody bossing you around, like, you really just do whatever the fuck to survive, obviously. But at some point, you have to, like, take ownership of yourself and be like, I am in control of what I do. And I feel like being in the system, having other people have control of me, seemingly having piece of papers that said that they could tell me what to do, that kind of put me in this mindset that, like, no matter what, there's always somebody holding the strings. I'm not really in control of my life. So I feel like a real big part of controlling myself is telling myself, like, basic shit, but, like, reaffirming, like, my value and my fucking worth to myself. Like, if we don't eat, like, what the fuck we need to be eating, like, we're not gonna feel fucking good. Or, like, if we don't fucking sleep, like, at a reasonable time, like, we're not gonna have enough time and energy to do what the fuck we need to do. And I feel like it's so easy to be like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna have whatever fun I want to have. But I feel like setting yourself up for routines and setting yourself up for structure is so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard to really tell yourself, like, the hard truth. Like, maybe you're not living it right, bitch. You know, it's so hard to be feeling like, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But I feel like at the same time, I'm trying so hard to hold myself accountable. I am not perfect, and I am in no way, shape, or form any kind of motherfucking authority on anything. Like, I'm just kind of sharing my own personal, you know what I mean? I'm just sharing my business. But I feel like because I was kind of like a lost ass kid, you know, just out here living, doing me, and raising myself. I think at some point you have to step back and realize where your strengths and weaknesses are. And the reality is, if you weren't parented, you don't know how to parent your fucking self. And I feel like learning how to parent yourself takes time, and it takes practice, and it takes mistakes. I feel like you get set back. Maybe you get set back at first more than you feel like you're actually doing anything. But I feel like that doesn't mean that like you're not progressing. I feel like having setbacks is a sign that you're still fucking trying. Like, getting knocked down means your ass was up at some point. So I feel like count yourself, you know, when you're doing something good, and count yourself when you're doing something that's not all the way fucking the way right, I suppose. But, you know, just don't count out the fact that you're trying. Like, fuck. Like, sometimes that's what life is. A series of tries. You know what I mean? It's like some shit sticks, some shit doesn't, some shit you forget to do. But, like, fuck. There's a lot of shit I'm sure that you do every day and you're good at. So, I feel like creating a new habit, like, it exists. You know? It exists. You know what? For me, I know that I don't like routine, so I need to have different daily tasks every day. I feel like I can't every day have to do everything. So that means that like if I know that I can't every day do everything, I know that every day I need to do a little bit of something so that I can feel, you know, like it's still valid. And I feel like if you break up your shit into little ass things, you know, like 20 minutes picking up the house, you fucking set a timer, run around the house for 20 minutes. If you don't get everything, you didn't get everything, but bitch, you got them 20 minutes though. Put on your jams, listen to a fucking PlayStation, whatever. Like, play a station that you like, you know? Real talk. Like, I'm really, you know what also helps me? The timer. Like, if I set a timer for something, that'll really keep me in line, like, to really do it. Cause it's like, I'm like, word, like, every time I leave the room, I look back, you know, I'm like, what the fuck is it at? You know, can I sit down soon? You know, it's not easy. I'm not at all trying to paint no picture of ease of life, because I feel like I'm like so slowly crawling out of my depression, but I feel like I'm crawling out of it, and it feels bomb to like seemingly be on like a fucking cliff, but like be seeing a little bit of sun and knowing that I'm going towards it, not away from it. Like, I feel like I'm getting warmer. I feel like the cold from the cave is kind of escaping me. And if I have to go back to the cave, if I have to be sad, if I have to be depressed, if I have to take time and care for myself, that's real. But I feel like I'm trying to bask in this moment of like trying to get myself out of, you know, feeling like everything is wrong, it's my fault, I'm not doing good enough. Like, I need to just like remind myself that it's not all down to me. Like, it's not all down to me. Like, I'm not so important that I can't care for myself. Like, there's nothing so stressful to do that like I can't sit back and say, whoa, wait. Caves are so necessary. You know what? It's just easy for me to visualize my depression as a cave, because it's like I literally like, I just feel like I'm so closed. I feel like I'm in the dark. I feel like I don't want to open myself to anybody. I feel like I don't want anybody to look at me. Like, there's times where I'd be like, like, I do not want anyone to like make eye contact with me. It's just such a weird feeling, to just be feeling so like, I don't know if it's about being like ugly or feeling unworthy, but I think it's just like not wanting attention, not wanting people to like fucking be in my space or take anything from me, being very like cautious about talking to people, even people that's like not even that deep. It's like some coworkers or some shit, even feeling like uncomfortable trying to just talk about my real day-to-day experiences. You feel me? I'm just saying, Soul Tide, what up? I see you. I see you in the pew with the fan. I see you with the Martin Luther. I see you with the MLK Jr. fan in the back standing, waving. I see you with your hat, boo. You look cute. I appreciate ya. Thank you. Thank you so much. Real talk. I appreciate you for being here and just saying kind shit to me. Like, that shit is nice as hell. Like, real talk. It does not go unseen. But, I don't know. I just be feeling fucked up. Like, I just don't want to be near people, my nigga. I don't know. Like, I feel like, trigger warning, like, niggas just been feeling mad fucking morbid. Like, not like I want to kill myself, but like I don't really care if I live. And it sucks because it's like, niggas is like, you're young, like you have your whole life. And it's just like, but when you're poor, like every day costs another damn dollar. Like every day is a bill. You feel me? So I be feeling like, let Rapture come for my ass. You know what I mean? Like, is it free? Is Rapture free? Like, real talk. Oh my god, I be just feeling like, take me to the king. I actually have 0 things to bring. Word. I don't know. I'm just like, real talk. Like, I just be feeling like hella crazy. Little lovemaker, you're not alone, bitch. What's poppin'? I'm dead, cunty. You're dumb. I mean, my thing is like, I don't know. Like, I'm low-key like a half realist, half idealist. Where like half of me is like, maybe I'm alive because like something cool is gonna happen. But then like that's the idealist, obviously. But then the realist is like, no, bitch. Like, your time is coming. Like, chill. It's like, today is not anything special. Like, it really is going to be a turd sandwich. Like, just chill out. I was a wave. I'm dead. I love you. Y'all got me dead as fuck. Mika's thoughts, yes. You know what? Every time when I smoke cigarettes outside the store, people be trying to grill me and shit, trying to look at me all hard and shit. And I be like, looking at the moon. Sometimes I'll look like there's like this light that beeps red and like it's just blinking red all the time. So I'd be like, I'm gonna look at that. And people be like so badly trying to get my gaze, and I'd be like, damn, like, how does it feel to want, bitch? Like, live your life. I just really hate that shit. But I also feel like y'all seen me. I don't know who was in the chat, but y'all seen me when that white lady tried to talk about something. It's not healthy to smoke. I'm like, well, bitch, neither is fucking poverty, bitch. Give me some fucking money, you vacation hoe. Fucking vacation ass bitch. That's what be irking me. People be walking OD slow in New Orleans because everybody's on fucking vacation. And they be like not thinking that niggas is trying to get to their job. So motherfuckers will dead ass just be in the middle of the fucking street, dancing, laughing, being goofy. And it's like, bitch, but I will hit you with this car because I'm actually in an Uber or a taxi, bitch. I've been in a fucking taxi and had drunk white people just standing in the street, just not even giving a fuck. Brenna89, that's real. I feel like what helps is like me putting on headphones and just getting lost in the music. Cause I feel like when people watch me, like my thing is this, like I feel like I'm super confident, like in like me living my life. But when we're talking about me, like doing, like me going to the fucking gym, it's like, I don't know what my body's looking like. Like, I don't have no mirror. I think, like, low-key for a little bit, hey, what up, Kazzy? For a little bit, I thought I was, like, OD vain and thought I was, like, addicted to mirrors. But real talk, I'd be, like, so self-objectifying. I'd be like, yo, I gotta see how my fat body is looking at all times. Because I never know. Because I'll be, like, walking, and then I'll look, and then I'll be like, oh, shit, like, maybe I got, like, a sweat stain or something, like, in my roll. Or maybe my back dimple, like, my top booty crack, it got, like, a sweat drop. And I was just, like, because, like, my ex would stay trying to talk shit about me, being like, you're always in the mirror. Like, you always looking at yourself when we go out. But it's like, bitch, I want to make sure I don't look a fucking mess, because World Star is always around. Like, everybody got a phone. Like, people really will try to play you. But it's like, but men, like masculine people, will really try to make it seem like you're all caught up in your look. And it's like, bitch, am I caught up in my look? Or am I like fucking trying to make sure that I'm like looking presentable by fat bitch standards, which like seemingly every fat bitch must be aware of at all times, because niggas might try to snatch you in the motherfucking world. Exactly. 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 Like I be like I be having like sweat attacks, bitch. Like I will dead ass be like sweating, my makeup will be like fucking drifting down my face, and I'll be like having anxiety attack because I'll be like, oh my god, I look so crazy right now. And then it's like, the thing is, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think a lot of people understand, like, when you are like a person of color and you don't look attractive, like, people dead ass like treat you like fucking shit. Like, if you do not adhere to certain standards of beauty, if you do not give off conventional beauty standards, also if you don't speak clearly enough, like, folks, not just white people, will really treat you like fucking shit. So it's like in like the middle of my workday, if like my makeup is sliding off, I'm like legit scared, because I'm like, who's gonna treat me like fucking shit? Like, now that I don't look like fucking on 100,000 million, because that's what I need to be on to get treated like a base level fucking human. So it's just like, it's just so much anxiety. And then not to mention, it's like, don't let me look too cute, because if I look mad cute, then it's like people be trying to be sexually like creepy to me. Like, I had this man come in and he kept looking behind his shoulder, and he was like, I saw you from outside. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. And then he was just like, yeah, you're beautiful. Oh my god, are you kidding me? He's like, you're so beautiful. And just like being like really weird. And then he like took my hand to shake it, and then he like kissed my hand, and he was like, can I have a kiss? And I was like, no. He's like, my wife's outside, she'd kill me, but you know, I'll come back later without her. And I was like, what? And then he was like, come on. He's like, let's hang out. He's like, let's do something. And I was like, what the fuck? And then like, the thing is, his wife was actually in a motherfucking boot, bitch. Like, his wife had clearly broken her leg. She was on crutches and shit, walking down the damn street. And I just felt so bad, because I was like, who the fuck? Like, just comes into the store and is just like, I'm trying to step out on my wife with you, and she's right outside, but like, I don't care that she's like fucking currently like disabled and like can't like fucking fend for herself and like needs me on vacation. I would always be like so surprised at people that still go on vacation when they're like, you know, like when like when folks who are like able-bodied like break their leg and they like go on vacation. I'm like, bitch, why'd you even come still? Like, no shade. But I'm like, bitch, you're like, why wouldn't you just stay home? Like, was it that deep? And like, you'll see them on like that thing where like you gotta like kneel, and it's like you gotta hold on to it, and they're just like walking through the fucking cities, and the streets are all fucked up. It's a very fucking ableist ass city, to be quite honest with you. That's why I'm always like, I would have just chilled at my house, because like they have like rickety fucked up ass shit. Brenna 89 real. I didn't even think about that. That's real. That's fucked up. I wouldn't even fucking come out with that nigga. That nigga was fucking trash. I wanted to run out there and snitch. Like, low key, like, I really wish I was that bitch, but I'd be so scary, because you never know. Like, I feel like especially in New Orleans, a lot of white people come to the city to like fuck black people. So like, you never know if like they're both in on it. Cause like, I stay meeting like couples that are like clearly like swingers, sexual deviants, and they're like trying to like see what's poppin', and I'm like, nothing, buy a hat for me and leave. Like, I'm good. I like snitching. I really do. I'm a snitch. I like to snitch to girlfriends. I like to tell a girlfriend that a nigga is trying to step out. I love to snitch on dudes that try to step out on girls. Yo, sex tourism in New Orleans is like creepy, because like I feel like white people are always trying to find like friendly black people to like fuck them, because they think black people are fucking animals. A boob massage business. That's smart. You can make so much money doing that too. There's niggas that just love titties. Yo, what do y'all feel about this side chick shit? Somebody hit me up in my inbox and sent me a message, and I didn't respond. I wasn't trying to be shady, but I was just like, I didn't know what to say because I haven't thought about it much. But people were talking about side chicks, and people were saying, like, do you think black women are less interested in being, like, friendly with other women, period, because there's such a big, like, side chick, like, you know, situation happening, and, like, black women are, like, seemingly, like, either side chicks or mains that don't know that they're being side chicked. And I don't know, it was just a long ass message, but I was just like, I mean, my thing is this. I feel like, I don't know. See, here's where it gets kind of murky for me. Let me try to pitch you an idea. I'm a thought. I'm a slore, okay? I enjoy fucking. I enjoy being out here. I enjoy meeting people and fucking them. I enjoy meeting people, hang out with them and fucking them. I enjoy hanging out with people, then meeting them, then eating with them, and then fucking with them. And then sometimes fucking them and eating with them and never knowing them. Sometimes I like that too. But have I ever been a side chick? Probably. Because a lot of niggas don't be telling you about their mains. And so I feel like if someone doesn't tell me that they have a main, how could I know? But I feel like the way that I try to live my life, I always ask, you know, what's your situation, how you living, so that I know that I cleared it on my end. Because I know some folks don't give a fuck. Some people don't care, you know, about other people stepping out on them. And my thing is this. Are you truly a side chick if you're the person that's having the conversation about who's fucking who? But I feel like at the same time, you know, anybody can lie, anybody can be shady, and anybody can get slapped. So I don't know what the truth is, but I'll say this. I'm not comfortable being a side if I don't have a side. So, like, if we're open, cool. But if we're, like, we're not open and you're just out here fucking, like, then you're a cheater. And I don't fuck with that. But I fuck with, like, people who have open relationships. I don't think that's what we're talking about. I think we're talking about, do you consent to being a side bitch and being involved with someone who's involved with someone who doesn't know you exist and isn't claiming you? Like, do you consent to being a messy ass bear? And I'll say this, based on my true story, I kept calling your man, you know, I was a side chick. But, like, was I really? No. But to that main, I was, you know? But then again, I feel like what constitutes as a side chick? I feel like you have to be willing to want to be with that nigga for, like, more. You know what I mean? I feel like you gotta, like, constantly be, like, up in that nigga's grill to be considered a side. Because I feel like if y'all fucked one time, are you a side? No. But if you fucking with him and he's like, I'm gonna leave her, I don't fuck with her, we fighting, she my baby mama. Like, if he's lying to you and shit, then, like, aren't you kind of like a side, like, secretly? Like a secret side? I don't know. This whole thing got me fucked up. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know. I mean, I knew that this nigga had a bitch, but I still entertained him. That makes me a slore, I think. Like, I think it makes me a thought bitch. I think that makes me a thought, not a slore. I think a slore is like what you can self-identify as, but I think a thought is like when someone else thinks about you, like that hoe over there. Like, it's like a second person conversation word. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm a thought because I did this. It's like, oh, that person's a thought. I don't know, my brain too, bitch. I'm like, wait, what is the past tense of thought? Though? People are sneaky. People are definitely sneaky. I don't know. I'll tell you this. I got tricked. I got tricked in a situation. I was messing with a messy ass ex of mine, right? And he was out here fucking... He was like dating somebody, but like he told me a bunch of shit about her. So like I'm Gossip Girl, right? So I'm like, okay, word. I got the text saved. Like pretty much like if you try to play me, I'm a snitch. I'm gonna tell that bitch that you were saying all this shit about her. Cause like he was like, I don't want to be with her. He was like low key mad manipulative. He was like, I'm scared of her. And I'm like, how? You don't know my life? Yes. He was like, I'm scared of her. I think she'll beat me if like we break up. And I was like, bitch, sidebar. Why did Sydney's mom give us these things and told us that this was bath salts? And I put a bunch of this shit in my bath. And like one of them, like a piece of it was a clump. And I smelled it real close. And son didn't smell all the way right. So I tasted a little bit of it because I'm nasty. And when I tasted it, it was motherfucking cake mix. You know how people do them fucking cake mixes all in a cup, all in a jar? Bitch, she done fucked around and gave us cake mix and had cake mix on my fucking bath. I was mad as the fuck. I don't care. I'm keeping it real. But it was cake mix. That was fucking me up. I swear. And like, I was like, bitch. I stayed in it though. I was like feeling kind of luxurious. I was like, this is like the opposite of Cold Stone. Like, get into me. Like, give me that cake fucking batter, bitch. Yes. I'm fucking cake bathed, okay? Low-key, I feel like that is some real shit. Like, I feel like I could start a company off that called fucking... Nah, I didn't tell her because I felt like that would seem ungrateful. Because it's not like we had any cool bath situations happening. Any cool bath, products that we were having. So it was kind of cool to pop it up. But I was like, damn, girl, what's the truth? Like, why you gonna tell me it's salts? There was nothing salts about it, bitch. There was some salt and some sugar, some vanilla. Fucking vanilla cake ass mix. I'm dead. And like, she gave us 2 of them. And so I don't know what kind of cake that one is. I'm about to bake that bitch. Because I done lost one in the bath. Yes, I love me an Epsom salts. I really do. I really do love me a nice Epsom, a nice rock salt. Where is my... Oh. Hello, friends. Juniper J. Oh my god, you're right. I should tell her. I seen her tonight, but when I seen the box for my laptop, I kind of was like, bye. Because I didn't know if it was going to be there. And then when I seen it, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I still can't believe it's real. It's just like sitting on my kitchen table. And I'm like, hello. I'm like so scared. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna do a get ready with me tomorrow. Ah! I'm like so hyped right now. Like, oh my god, like I can edit it like right on my computer. I can upload it like immediately. I am. I'm just like, I just feel like, I got new wigs. Honestly, okay, can I talk to you guys about a situation? Because y'all are my real fam and y'all love me, right? So look, I told y'all about this situation a while ago, and I just want to keep it like 150,000%. Okay. Where is Francine, bitch? Honestly, I probably could. Now that I think about it, like I probably could just download them off of Periscope and then upload them. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to be shady, but like I feel like the quality is so trash. Like I feel like once I get my shit fixed, it'll be better. Honestly, I'm sorry. I don't know. Also, like, I'm scared to download stuff. What bird scope? What are y'all talking about? I'm dead. Wait, tell me. Hold on. Can I just know wait. Can I just like know what periscopes are funny? Like what funny memories so I can know. Oh, somebody gifted me a laptop. They gifted me a MacBook Pro, which was like super cute and scary because it's like so nice. It's huge. Like the screen is so big. Like every time I look at it, I'm like, you're so nice. I don't know. I'm gagging. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Juniper J, I'm not going to talk about anymore. I feel like the bird one, I feel like the animals stay attacking me one is on YouTube. I put it on YouTube already. It is on there. But you have my promise that now Periscope's probably not this one only because no, I deleted all my other videos though, so this one will be not though because it's going crazy. LOL, spoke too soon. But I should be able to do that. I need to like fix my iPad screen so bad. My iPad screen looks like really scary. Like whenever people look at it, they're like, ooh. Oh my god, question though. Mika, I don't really have any tips because I'm still learning myself. But no, the whole thing glitched. It was not you, Juniper J. It was everybody. But my question is like, would people even want to see videos like that where I talk about fucking zodiac shit? Like, do y'all even care? Hi. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, that's good to know. Because I've been thinking about it, quite honestly. Word, that's interesting. I didn't know. I mean, yeah, I feel like I probably wouldn't do readings for people anymore. Only because I just feel like it's so much energy. Like, I feel like I'm not that person. Like, I feel like I don't think I'll ever be that person again. Like, I really feel like that was a part of my life that I don't think I'll ever go back to. And it feels weird to say that shit, but it's like, it's so much energy. Like, I feel like my body was drained, bitch. Like, I would be on my fucking Skype doing tarot card readings for hours, and I would like lay down and go to sleep for like hours, and I would wake up and do it again. And it was like a job, and it wasn't that it was bad because it felt like a job, but I just stopped feeling like I was like giving people life. Like, I just started feeling like I was just existing. Like, and I was just like providing a service. Like, I didn't feel like I was doing anything that I wanted to do. I don't know. I just feel like I just started having too many white clients, low key. Like, white people want to know the dumbest shit, low key. Like, if I'm being real, like, white people was zapping me with their bullshit. I'm dead. Pardon me while I panic. I'm dead at you. Juniper J, for real. You ain't lying. You ain't fucking lying. I think I'm gonna do an updo tomorrow. Real talk. I think I'm gonna do like a smoky eye. Maybe. I don't know though. I feel like I have big eyes, but I feel like I have like little eye holes. So I feel like my eyes are like mad big, but my like eyes are like the openings aren't big enough for my whole eye to see. I don't know what that means. But basically, I feel like every time I do a smoky eye, my eyes look mad littler. It's a romper. It's a one piece. Thank you. real talk though, I curled this hair for like hours and I like just ordered an updo and I was like, I'm happier with this because I feel like I want to cut it because the ends are like mad longer than the whole unit. Like that's the only thing that sucks is like I don't even know why I'm doing any of this, but I've already started, so I'm gonna just keep doing it and then I'll fix it later because I've already done the thing that I shouldn't have done if I wasn't gonna do anything and now I'm doing stuff. God damn it. Why'd you even talk to me about my hair? Because you know I'm crazy. You guys know I'm addicted to touching my weave. I love it. My weave is like my family. Ugh. So basically, I gave myself a bang. I'm gonna put some like makeup in there to give it like a good root. Like a good like realness and some scalp and shit. But I don't know. I just feel like the ends are like way too long. Like I feel like it needs to get cut. Or I need to like do tighter curls at the end. But I feel like for what it's doing now. Good night, Benu. Oh my god, I really want that bun where like where you put it in the ponytail and then like it comes out and it's the bangs. I like really want that so bad. I'm like jealous of people who have that style. What up, Black Cherry? How's you? Probably living cute like you always is. My hair was like so much cuter before. Jesus. Lord have mercy. What the fuck? What's today? What is the day? Is it Monday? Oh my god, Love and Hip Hop came on. Was it good? Was it worth watching? This season has been so good to me. I did the thing. I know. It was like so much cuter before. I'm like kind of mad. Like it looks kind of dumb, but like whatever. That's how I'm living now. This is my real life. This is who I really am. I'm a scammer. A liar. I scammed you. I lied to you. Bitch, worry about your own career. He. And then I'm gonna snatch this. And then, Good night. Wait, is anybody telling me about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Is anybody watching it? Is it good? Did it come on tonight? Does it come on tomorrow? I have a bad feeling it comes on Mondays. That ain't no real recap. Oh wait, is RuPaul's Drag Race on Mondays or Sundays? God damn it. So annoying. Monday is tonight, girl. I mean, that's still not fully. Like, it is, but it isn't. You know? Like, it is, but it isn't. Good night. Have a sweet dreams. Have a sweet evening. I don't know. My butt. Yeah, no, I'm not responsible. I'm a bad kid. And pretty much all the bad kids get to hang out with me and see all the cute pictures I took today with Sydney when we went on our drive. And my new laptop. This is him. This is him. He's real. Look, it says my real name. LOL. Also, I got an Instax camera. I love it. I like it in this color. And then I also got like the selfie lens on it. So you can like see yourself. So, what's his name? Mac. Yeah. Yeah. So, honestly, I took this pic. I was like all up in the woods and shit. I was living crazy. I like threw my hair into the trees. I was like, Sydney, take a picture of me in the trees. Take a picture of me. Do it. Take a picture of me in the trees. And I threw my wig in the tree. It was dumb. Because then I had a fucking stick stuck in my tree. Or in my hair, actually. The camera cost me like $50. Like, I felt like it was worth it. Because when I actually got it, I got the film and everything at the same time. And like Sydney's mom like made me take a bunch of pictures of her. It was cute. I took a picture of my weed one day. It wasn't the best picture, but it was relevant. And oh, I wish I would have saved this picture that I took of Sydney's sister. She looked like a demon. But I took this picture of Sydney. It's nice. But yeah. And then Sydney with her nephew. They're so cute. I love them. It's really adorable. I don't know, but I'm about to leave and like use my laptop and try to figure out my life. But thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are so sweet and nice. Thanks for being here. You know what's so weird? Like my chin hairs, they grow so fast. Like, do you see this? Extra long. My little whiskers. I don't know. I've been like shaving my face because like I've had like a couple of hairs over here and I'm like, no. So I shaved it and like now my hairs have been like growing like crazy. And like now I feel like I should just be like shaving all the time. I don't know. Maybe. But anyways.